The evolution of the toothbrush. A gentle, sleep-inducing history. Tonight, we take a slow, soothing journey into the surprisingly long and gentle evolution of something you use every single day. The humble toothbrush. Close your eyes, get comfortable, and let's travel back thousands of years to a time long before minty toothpaste and electric brushes. The ancient stick, chew sticks, 3000 BCE. Before toothbrushes, there were chew sticks. Dating as far back as 3000 BCE in ancient Egypt and Babylonia, people would break off small twigs from aromatic trees like salvadora persica, chew the end until it frayed, and use the fibers to gently brush their teeth. These natural tools even had antibacterial properties, nature's original oral care. Across Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, chew sticks were used daily. No plastic, no bristles, no paste. Just wood, and wisdom passed down through generations. Even today, in parts of the world, miswak sticks, direct descendants of those early tools, are still cherished. Toothpicks cloth, 1600 BCE to 500 CE. As civilizations advanced, oral hygiene shifted slowly. In China, around 1600 BCE, people began using frayed bamboo or bone tools. In Greece and Rome, it was more common to use toothpicks and sometimes rough cloths dipped in powder or vinegar to scrub the teeth. Roman elites might clean their mouths with a wine-soaked cloth. Imagine the soothing aroma of crushed mint leaves or charcoal mixed with fine linen. It was a time of improvisation and elegance in simplicity. The birth of the bristle brush, 7th century China, and then a quiet revolution. In the Tang dynasty of China, around the 7th century, the first true bristle toothbrush was invented. Crafted from hog hairs, typically from the back of a cold-climate pig, they were attached to bamboo or bone handles. Rough, yes, but this was innovation, with purpose. As trade routes spread, this toothbrush would travel slowly across continents. But not everyone liked the feel of stiff bristles. In Europe, softer alternatives like horsehair were sometimes preferred. Europe catches up, 17th to 18th century. Surprisingly, toothbrushes didn't become common in Europe until the 1600s and 1700s. Most Europeans still used rags, ash, or fingers to clean their teeth. That is, until one man in prison changed everything. William Addis, the English pioneer, 1780. In 1780, in an English prison, a man named William Addis crafted what many consider the first modern toothbrush. He took a bone handle, drilled tiny holes into it, and inserted bristles from a guard's broom, securing them with wire. When he was released, he began mass-producing them. And thus, the toothbrush, as we know it, began to reach the wider public. His company? It still exists today. Known as Wisdom Toothbrushes in the UK. From bone to plastic. 1800s to 1930s. In the 1800s, toothbrushes spread across Europe and America. But the bristles were still natural, often hog hair, and handles were made from wood, ivory, or animal bone. Then came the Industrial Revolution. By the early 1900s, mass production made toothbrushes cheaper and more common in middle-class homes, and in 1938, everything changed. Nylon bristles were introduced by DuPont. The first synthetic toothbrush, known as Dr. West's Miracle Tuft toothbrush, was born. Soft, durable, and hygienic, it quickly replaced animal bristles. Plastic handles soon followed. The modern toothbrush was now truly modern. The electric era, 1954 and beyond. In 1954, in Switzerland, the first electric toothbrush was developed, called the Broxodent. Designed for patients with limited motor control, it slowly gained popularity for its efficiency and novelty. By the 1980s and 90s, rechargeable toothbrushes entered the market, with brands like Oral-B and Philips Sonicare leading the way. Electric brushes evolved further, adding timers, pressure sensors, and oscillating heads, bringing smart tech into our bathrooms. Today, tomorrow, sustainability. Smart brushes. Today, toothbrushes are not just functional. They're fashionable, eco-conscious, and even intelligent. There are bamboo toothbrushes to reduce plastic waste, apps that track your brushing routine, UV sanitizers, charcoal-infused bristles, and brushes designed by dentists, engineers, and AI. Some toothbrushes now connect to your phone. Others analyze your brushing technique. And some are even made from biodegradable cornstarch. The future, it's clean, green, and gently buzzing. A daily ritual through time. As you lie back, think about this. For over 5,000 years, humans have tried to keep their teeth clean. From fray,